Hi, Grandma Debbie here. So today we are going to make raspberry freezer jam. We've made strawberry, now we're going to do raspberry. And I really like freezer jams because I don't have to have all the equipment for canning other than the jars and the lids. It's pretty much all I need. And so I really like doing it this way. It's easy, it only requires a couple of ingredients, and it doesn't take a whole lot of time. And so we're going to get going. All right, so come along with me. Okay, so I thought I had my camera going. I did not. So I don't know what happened. But I took my raspberries and I've been squishing them up, mashing them. You need 3 cups of mashed raspberries. So that's what I got here. Now I'll put this in the sink. And then we're going to add in 5½ cups of sugar. Now I might run out of sugar, so if I do, I'll have to open another bag. And I'm going to move you a little bit so you can see a little better. Let me make a mess out of everything that I'm doing here. Okay. Oh, man, I'm having a day, guys. All right, I need to open up a bag of sugar. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Have you noticed at the store that the sugar doesn't come in 5-pound bags anymore? Or is it just my store? I noticed that. Prices didn't go down, but the size did. Okay, now I need a half. Okay, so now we're going to stir this. And I might transfer this to a larger bowl because this is going to be precarious. I think that's what I'm going to do. Isn't this a beautiful color? Okay, so we're going to mix this up, and we're going to, what are we going to do? Oh, we're going to mix it until it's really well mixed, and then we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. Oops, and I'm going to fling sugar all over the kitchen. Isn't that just a beautiful color? I just really think it is. so this is well mixed, so we're going to let it sit here for 10 minutes and I will bring you back. Okay, so we are now at the stove. So we're going to bring 3/4 of a cup of water, and we're going to add some pectin. I'm using the Jell in there. We're going to bring this up to a boil, and we're going to let it boil for a minute. Then we're going to add it to our mixture, our raspberry mixture that sat for 10 minutes. And you want to stir this constantly. You want to make for sure that you get the all the Jell dissolved. Okay, it's starting to boil. Okay, so we're going to boil this for a minute, so I'm going to set the timer. And during this time, you're also going to be stirring it constantly. And I'm cooking this on high heat. Okay, so I'm turning the heat off. We're going to head over to the other side of the kitchen. Okay, so we've got our pectin, and we are now going to stir it into our raspberry mixture. And we're going to stir this until, how long are we stirring this? We're going to stir it until the sugar is totally dissolved for about 3 minutes. I think I'm going to actually switch spoons. Oh yeah, much nicer. That one actually starts to hurt my hand after a while of using it. Okay, the sugar is all dissolved. And so now we're going to fill up our little jars. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some of this into a measuring cup that has a pour spout, so it's easier to pour. I would pick up the bowl and just pour it in here, but it's a little heavy. So I'm just going to do it this way to start with, and then I will pour it in. All right. So let's just start pouring. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just pouring it in. And I am going to wipe the jars off I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I will try to make it where you can. This looks so good. And then we're going to put the lid on it, and it's going to sit at room temperature for 24 hours. And then we will put it in the freezer. All right, I'm going to try and dump the rest of this from this bowl into that to make it easier on myself. Isn't this a pretty color? It smells really good. Okay, let's get going on the rest. Okay, let's get the lids on these things. Let's see, that one I need to wipe off. Okay, so we got 7 jars of raspberry jam. Okay, so I'm going to let these sit here for 24 hours. I'm going to put a little R on the top saying raspberry because I already have some in the freezer for strawberry, and I want to be able to distinguish between the two. And I'm not doing labels, so that's one way to do it. All right, so I will show you what they look like in 24 hours. Okay, so it's been 24 hours since they've been sitting here, and I'm just going to tighten the lids up a little bit, but look how red that looks. Oh, you can see all the little seeds and things, and can't wait to get this to try it out on a sandwich or something. Haven't really decided yet, but I'm just going to make sure the lids are on here really tight, and then I'm going to get them into the freezer until we're ready to enjoy. All right, but that's what it looks like. So Really nice. 7 jars. So I just want to thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I hope that your day is going great. I hope that everything's going well for you, and that you're enjoying your summer. And give this recipe a try. You can also pour it over ice cream. You can pour it over pound cake. You can put it on bread, eat it with your toast, make a sandwich out of it. Whatever you want to do, you can do that. All right. So I will talk to you soon. And once again, thanks for coming along with me. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit the share button. Bye.